Previously on YTF.
We are going to be doing the cinnamon challenge. First city? No, hey, Portland.
Basically, this is how we rehearse. This is how we get down. We all go to one room and we sit here and talk about what we're gonna do.
We have one day now to rehearse, and I really hope it's enough.
Rehearsal started off with 5 individuals. Chester was late, Kev wasn't there.
We literally have less than 24 hours before we leave for Canada for our first show in Vancouver. And we're still just learning the finale. It's stressful, but we are gonna figure it out.
Ron, who's our stage manager, is gonna try to take the boys through rehearsal today.
Whatever I can do to help you guys, pull off a good show. Please help me help you kind of a deal, okay?
They've never done this together, and that is kind of a concern.
They've never really worked with a stage manager before. I'm not sure how well they'll react to him.
I'm just tired. What we need to improve on before the show, everything.
The lighting to be good.
Realistically, as far as colors, I don't mind pretty much whatever, but the spotlights, whenever I'm in that character mode, and there's
The piano would be roughly here. Or is that too far away from the edge of stage for you? Front of the stage.
I'm very simple. If they can hear me and see me, I don't care.
I want whatever transition you guys from one of your bits to the other to be, seamless, so that the audience doesn't realize anything's going on, and we'll just
mask it.
Exactly, yeah.
Everybody has their own thing that they do. Dom has his own pre-made set he used to do at his shows. Andrew sings his set of songs that he always does. JR does the same thing. Me and Kev always used to host because we're not performers. I don't know how to prepare for that.
There are literally 7 different individuals that bring their own stuff to the show.
Bodyguard, 'cause you're my bestie. And if you test me, I'll prove it time and time again. I got you back until the end. Brother from another mother, never knew how much I love you. I started singing this song. Romance, nothing really gay about it. No, that there's anything wrong with being gay. So, it just feels like slow.
For my set, I'm working on 4 songs that I wrote myself. Which is so hard for me sometimes. I don't know why. It's so weird. As soon as you tell yourself, don't mess this up, when you're up there on stage, you can be sure you'll have a very stressful time singing it.
The way the show works is first we start off with Chester and he plays all these songs on the piano. I make a cameo appearance in this song called Bromance. Then we move on to Victor. Basically, Victor's style is song and dance with this whole Frank Sinatra feel and very sexy. And then we go on to Andrew, and basically he just goes out there and sings all his originals and his covers. And then we move on to D-Trix, and he has this whole comedy/dance set where he has a lot of audience interaction. Finally, we end with JR, who vocally just mesmerizes the whole crowd and gets everybody cuddled up together with his love songs.
I want to see JR queer note. They go crazy, right? Drop that, Drew. Back City.
I actually introduced, the dancing JRA with the help of D-Trix.
The dancing part is really kind of making me nervous just because it's something that I love, but it's something I don't want to mess up in front of people.
It's overwhelming to think how much work we actually have to do before the show.
hurts. Not even having Kevin here, it hurts a lot just because we know that if one member is missing from YTF, it's like a puzzle. If one part of the puzzle is missing, then the puzzle's never complete.
Wait, you're not coming to 3 shows? Like, how are your fans gonna feel? What are we gonna do? What am I gonna do personally?
Chester, during the course of your video plays, you come out, you want to enter on?
It comes at the very end when this picture
they,
appears.
So like basically no, and they will.
Kevin not being here kind of disrupted the whole feel, the whole tightness of the group because I host with him, so I have like the best crew skit I do with him. Even in our finale, Nice Guys is a song with me, Chester, and Kevin. It's really tough to not have him there, so I just have to create new skits and stuff. Hopefully it all works out.
I'm just gonna start playing, just to get them crazier. Right. And
Crazy,
then,
I get it.
bam. I'll do, wait, what song, what, I'm only gonna do 3 songs. Okay. And in between them, I'm just gonna be stupid, like talk to the crowd. I can't not take this serious. Like, I have a son already. It just sets me apart just because none of them have kids, so they won't understand. He's a happy pet puppy. He likes you. No matter what, everything I do is always for him. I just want to be able to give him a little bit more than what I have. And I know what it's like to grow up to not really have things you need. I was born in Compton, California. When I was about like 5 or 6, I moved out to Moreno Valley. It's by Riverside, California. My mom and dad were in the gang life. Like, they were from the same gang in Compton. My mom was pregnant with my brother, and that's when she realized I can't live this life no more. It's just not good for my children. So she made the choice to get out of there, get out of that lifestyle. It was a little bit harder for my dad to kind of get away from it. His family is like all like gangsters. So I know what it's like to not really have a dad sometimes, just, you know what I mean, like just to go through that. My mom provided a lot for me and my brother just because my dad was, you know, in and out. So it's cool to see her be so happy with what I'm doing. She's very grateful for what I'm doing. She's very happy for me. I love it. My dad got out of jail recently. This is the healthiest I've ever seen him. He's a singer and a guitar player. That's what he always wanted to do, and so he sees me doing it, and it just makes him happy. And he's been spending a lot of time with my son. My son is my dad's everything. I want my son to be set, and that's why I'm so happy with YTF, and we're able to do what we like and make a living out of it. And your 3 songs will be? I'm thinking about starting out with Somebody to Love by Justin Bieber. And then an original called Crazy. And then another original called, I forgot what it's called. What, you forgot, I don't know what we're gonna do. Called Dumb, it's called Dumb, D-U-M. All right, got it. Music is my passion, but it took me a while to discover it. As soon as I got out of high school, I didn't want to go to college, so I just got a job. It was like working in hell. I finally got into music. I just like the guitar sound. I was like, oh man, it's cool. I have a guitar right here. So I picked up the guitar and I just started literally playing note by note. I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I didn't really ask my dad. He wasn't really around at that time. He was back in LA. My homie, he was just like, yo man, I play guitar too. You can come over. I mean, I'm a beginner. So come over and jam. We'll jam and we'll learn together. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I finally met a friend from high school, and he came over with us too. And he's really good at guitar, so he was jamming with us. 2 months later, he came again, and he was like, wow, you got good, man. Like, you want to try out for my band to be an extra guitarist? I was like, yeah, dude, I would love to. Like, I was, in my head, I was like, oh my God, yeah, of course. But I was like, yeah, man, I'm down. Like, trying to keep cool, like, yeah, I'm down to try out. I bugged my parents to get me an electric guitar. My mom bought me like a Sam's Club guitar, electric, so bad. Very grateful for it, and then I went to practice with that. First band practice I ever went to in my life. A couple months went by, we were in the room just jamming, and I had a melody in my head, I started singing. And the guitarist looked at me, he was like, yo man, why don't you try to sing for the band? It sounds pretty good. I was like, nah man, I'm not really about that. I don't want that pressure on me. Let's just jam. He was like, I don't know man, it sounds pretty good. You should try to sing for the band. I was like, I don't think so man, that's not me. I just don't want to do it. He's like, tell you what, we'll write the songs, you'll sing them. And then until we get a singer, he'll sing them. I was like, all right, I'm down for that. And before you know it, I was on stage singing. I was in that band for like 3 or 4 years. Some of them were serious, some of them weren't. And that's when I realized, I was like, you know what? I got to do my own thing. And so I started doing YouTube. I'm not crazy, I'm just a man searching for reasons to find you over and over again. I'm not crazy, I'm just a man. I'm doing everything that I can. And then I connected with some people, and I was starting to get 1 million views with some of the collabs I was doing. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. And that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna try out for American Idol just for fun. American Idol, the experience for me, it was like the best work I have ever done. Because I worked in construction, I was a bus boy and a waiter. It was just like, man, this work is the best work for me. I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Whatever top celebrity is out there, like musician-wise, we basically did the same thing they're doing. I guess a couple years went by. I knew JR, and then I met the whole gang from there. I was like the last member they got in YTF. They're like, you should come in YTF. And I was like, I'm down. And then here I am. It's hard work, but it's good work, and it's work that pays off, and it's technically not even work when you love it. YTF means everything to me because it's letting me do what I love for a living. My future goals for YTF is just to basically kind of keep providing for my son, and as he's growing up, I can show him like, your dad's doing what he loves, and he's providing for you. It's just showing him that with hard work, you could accomplish a lot. I keep on trying, you keep on fighting, you're making it so hard for me to see. The way you walk, you are getting in the way of my thoughts. Trying to be cool, but I'm not. Now I'm next to you and I feel so.
So basically we have to get you guys into a wardrobe change now. Yeah, but
Show's tomorrow. We haven't rehearsed. Haven't seen the venue. Haven't spoke to the house manager or anything like that. I guess we'll just do what we can do, right?
Alright. Alright, cool guys. Nice, you know?
Tomorrow, the tour officially starts. I'm not sure if everyone's ready. We'll see.
I'm pretty excited for it. I'm ready for it. I just hope there's people in the seats. Hopefully Vancouver sets it off right.
That's my baby and he's sleeping.
We're about to head to Vancouver, the first stop in the YTF tour, 2012. It's gonna be bomb. We're excited. It's gonna be crazy.
Just getting on the plane to Vancouver, I was really nervous. I just want a really good turnout.
This is a lot of work in a small amount of time, a lot of travel, and I hope that the boys will be able to keep their performances up given the few hours of sleep we'll be getting.
It's the second day, and Bromance is on the front page of YouTube. Finally, YouTube ain't hating.
It's been a whirlwind. I'm just really excited and I can't wait to do this.
I'm really excited for this tour. I'm interested too to see how it runs. We actually rehearsed, even not as much as we would like to, but because we did that, I feel like it's actually gonna be a really good show. So hopefully. Kevin not being here is stressful, but we are gonna figure it out.
Just landed here in Vancouver. First stop of the YTF Spring Tour. About to have some fun.
YTF. Yeah.
Are you going to the show tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm one of the dance crews. We got here at 9 in the morning, and they're coming here at 7 o'clock, so that's good, like 10 hours. Yay!
Pandemonium, buddy. Pandemonium.
Ready?
It's important for me to show the love to my fans that they've been giving me all this time.
We just got off the plane and we got some lovely people gave us stuff. So hopefully we can hook them up with tickets tomorrow. Seeing the fans when we arrived in Vancouver was like, it was like shocking, you know, it was like, wow, what, this thing is actually happening.
Yes, 1, 2, 3.
Don't jump and hug me.
It was crazy getting off that plane and meeting all those fans. They were just there waiting for us. I just remember back when I was in Alaska, just dreaming of things like that. I am a Filipino American, born and raised in Anchorage, Alaska. My 2 older sisters and my dad sing, which is why I'm musically inclined. I did American Idol in 2005, season 4. Made it to the top 44. I had like 2 seconds of camera time. My mom actually had a lot more time than me because she was yelling the whole time. And then went back to high school, finished that up. Still didn't know what I was gonna quite do because being in Alaska, it's so secluded. Then it was the first semester of college. Go on this thing called YouTube. I see this one guy, he had a video up and he was just singing. And I was like, that seems simple enough, so why not? I put up a video, horrible. It was off sync.
Hey there everyone, welcome to the new channel, JR Kino Music.
But I got some good responses, so I was like, so why not? I just kept on going.
JR's voice is, to me, one of the best voices on YouTube. And I think it's because he's so soulful and you don't expect that from an Asian dude to be able to just blow like that.
I'm talking where you and I make each other complete, yeah. I'm saying, baby, in an alternate reality where it's just you and me. I'm saying where you and I make each other complete.
A year later, I get contacted by a production group out in New York, and they say, hey, come out here, do some work with us. I ended up going out there, did some work, liked it, stayed out there for about a year. I moved back to Alaska for 3 months, and I was like, okay, I can't waste what I just did. So I moved out to Vegas, and then, yeah, all this happened. It was kind of just rolled along from there. The first thing that came to mind when I get like my first big check was I'm just gonna pay off my parents' bills first, because honestly they put me through so much. Asian moms for sure, like my mom was like, are you sure you don't want to go back to school? Like she still tells me every single day, like, are you ever gonna go back to school? I'm like, I don't really have time right now. But they're very supportive. My dad, also being a singer, he understands my dream. They understand my love and my passion for it. Being Asian American is difficult. It's difficult to get into the mainstream just because of how you look. I want to be able to help in that sense. I just want to break that wall that a lot of us go through for Asian Americans. I feel like YouTube's a great key for that. My future goal is to create more music and reach as many new supporters as possible. And with this YTF tour, I get to actually do that. I get to reach all these fans, whether it be Ryan or Kev's, who are fans that literally don't get to see any of us in person. There's no room for failure. I've gone so far, it would just be ridiculous to just let go. With YTF, I feel like I'm a part of a brotherhood, something bigger than myself, and that alone is a great feeling.
Oh my god!
And I'm hoping you'll sign it too.
Meeting fans in person is always a great experience because instead of just seeing, comments behind a username or likes on a video, you actually get to see the people face to face, and it's always so nice to exchange that energy.
Don't be sorry, girl.
Remember Sam? You should see that at your last concert. You called me up on stage.
Yes, I called her up on stage the last time I was here, and she got one of my shirts.
Sammy, give me your drink.
Hi. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Thanks for coming out. You guys are awesome.
The fans really are what energize me and just
You just get me going.
Oh, yes. Hi.
This is yours? There you go.
With all of our homies, we just got
Yo, listen. Alright, spin it, Vic. I'm chilling with my crew up in Vancouver. Go to the show tomorrow and pick up on some cougars. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah, he said it.
Who put up the glass? Let me surpass the flash outcast. Whackity back and the sackety dack dack. Knick knack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. My name is D-Trix metal, chrome. I ain't stoned, I don't do the drugs. Give me a kiss, matter of fact, a hug. You like my jacket? Nice and blue. Knock knock, get it whack, better back a boo.
That was my favorite.
But I am a rapper. No, I am a rapper. I rap sometimes.
You know he's my friend. That's like my favorite rap.
Yeah. The show is tomorrow, and I'm just hoping I can remember everything, you know, once I get on stage in front of like 1,000 people.
That makes me feel so many things. Nervous, excited, anxious.
Hopefully, people will actually show up to the show.
Today is the first show of the YTF tour. We need to rehearse. We need videos. Hey, Ryan.
Go. The boys were on focus this morning. I need them to take this seriously.
Chester and I never performed romance. We've never even rehearsed it once yet. We're performing it tonight here in Vancouver for the first time.
The only thing that I'm nervous about right now is how the crowd's gonna react to Kevin's absence. Sheri's gonna go out and announce it for the show, so I guess we'll see.